What is up, everybody? It's me, Big Bricks, and this is my first video, and today I'm going to be showing off my Wayne Manor MOC. This took me I would say 5 days to make. Yeah, it's one of my biggest creations I've ever made, and this is my first video, so please like and subscribe if you want more content like this. So let's get into it. So if we pull it up a little closer, this right here is the entrance to Wayne Manor. We see Joker and Harley Quinn. We got this nice little pathway here leading all the way up to the doors, which we have these nice little railings, as you can see. And then the doors, you just open like that. Double doors. We got these nice trees that I made. These are custom trees. We got the Rivendell pieces on these I don't know, Technic rod piece, and those just go there. And we got a lot of pumpkins because it's like fall season is what I'm basing this off. And then over here we have Martha and Thomas's Wayne's grave, so add that. We got a lot of nice rock work and some plants growing on the side of Wayne Manor. And we got 2 balconies, and that's Bruce Wayne standing right there just looking at the Joker. And we also have Batman up here on this nice roof that I got a lot of these pieces from Pick-a-Brick. Also, all these tan pieces with the window. Pick-a-Brick saved my life for those. Yeah, so let's get started. As you can see, this is actually the entrance to the Batcave, but we'll get more into that later. So let's turn this thing around so we can see the inside. It is jam-packed. So move that. We got, if we enter the Wayne Manor, we got the dining room, and we see the Egghead and Two-Face just sitting there. And I thought it'd be funny if Egghead had he was eating some egg. We also got this nice chandelier, which I totally stole from a Lego set, like a mansion set, modern mansion. And then back there we got a piano. We got a knight statue, because Bruce Wayne would have that. And we got a little fish aquarium from Moon Knight, the Mr. Knight. I'll show you that. Yeah. And then there is my custom fridge for my kitchen, but we'll get more into that later. We got a picture of Thomas and Martha, and then that's just a picture of Martha. This is from the Up set. And we also have a bookshelf, which is actually the entrance to the Batcave. If we just slide this over, and I'll show you what's on that side. Let's actually turn this around to see the kitchen that I built. We got Alfred in the kitchen, of course. He's probably making Bruce a nice little meal. But let's see this custom fridge I made that actually works. We got this fridge. We got 2 doors. You can actually see in the back what's inside. And you can open it up. Some chicken and some watermelon. Yeah, so pretty nice. Put that back right there. We also got a little oven, a gold pan, because Bruce Wayne's rich, some dishes and beverages. And then this is on the other side of that bookshelf that moves. And we actually have this whole elevator system that goes all the way up here in the 2nd story of Wayne Manor, and it goes all the way to the Batcave. And we have the calculator. I guess he's trying to calculate the code to activate the elevator, but I'm going to show you this elevator system real quick. Take that off. We just turn this knob. Sometimes it gets a little stuck, but you can just move it. We turn that all the way down and put calculator in there. And depending on which floor you want to go, you just turn the knob which way. We want to go to the Batcave. He probably wants to go to the Batcave. So just send him all the way down there. Just open that up. And there we go. He's in the Batcave, which we will get more into later. But let's see the 2nd story real quick. This roof is actually removable. so we can just temporarily remove that, place that off to the side. Now this is going to be a little hard to view, but we can move the camera. We got this nice little railing that I put all the way across. We got Deadshot here. We got plants. This room right here, Bruce Wayne's room. Open that door. His little certificate, a little clock, fancy clock. We got his gaming setup and this bed, a little rug and a lamp. And then out there, obviously, his balcony. And then over here, this room is Alfred's room, and that's the bathroom. Let's turn this around. Alfred has a simplistic and tiny room because he's Alfred. Well, he doesn't deserve a lot, according to Bruce Wayne. You can sit him down, go to bed. Yeah, he's happy. And this is the bathroom, and we just got a toilet paper roll, and a sink. And this is actually a working mirror. And you're gonna have to use a little imagination and remove this. And we got a little hole that enters into the second story elevator shaft, so you can go in there. And then let's see the third story, aka the attic, and we put that back like so. Over here we got Condiment King, and this is kind of like a shower because I couldn't fit one in, there. So we got a shower and a laundry machine, and then we got Robin's room, and he has a little gaming setup with a controller, and he has a nice red bed, so that kind of like complements his colors. And then he has a bookshelf and a little game that he likes, a flower pot and a little toy. Yeah, so that's kind of Robin's room. He kind of lives in the attic, but he also has the biggest room, so who cares? Now for the Batcave. Probably one of my favorite parts about this whole model. So that's the entrance to the Batcave, where the Batmobile can kind of drive through. I kind of structured it around the tumbler because this is my favorite Batmobile. So you can it can actually fit inside, and it just parks right there. Now the 66 mobile can actually go through the door, but this little thing kind of gets in its way. But I feel like it fits better on this little, like, it fits better there than the tumbler, because the tumbler's kind of wide. So I think that just looks better. And then you can actually close the door, the bat door. And then we got this nice little walkway. With Mr. Freeze on there. And we got Ace the Bat Hound. And then in the back, we have my custom little Duckmobile for the Penguin. It's pretty nice. We got steering wheel, all these controls, and 2 guns. So you move that off to the side. And so let's actually move this. We got, this leads to the Bat computer back there. And also we have a whole suit display. And then we also have the bat symbol on this pillar. So this Wayne Manor is held up by these 3 columns. And I put a lot of rock work into them. And I also have a couple of stalactites or stalagmites. I don't know what they're called. But here we have some bat suits, some of my favorites. And we got these steps going up, leading to like a little weapons area with batarangs. And then over here, if we turn around, this is where the elevator entrance to the Batcave is. We got a little detail, and this is my little trophy room. I might upgrade it because it's kind of weak. We got a Joker card, Riddler trophy, and Two-Face's coin. And then over here is the actual Bat computer, which I'm really proud of. We got all these controls, and then this screen is super cool. I can actually take it out. Look at this. Shape as a bat. We got all these, the blue represents like all these screens. Yeah, it just looks sick. And then you're gonna place that back in there. One screen fell off. Who cares? And we got just some tools, you know, Batman might need. And also, a little red alert if villains are causing crime, so that's nice. Yeah, just a lot of detail, a lot of rock works went into this. So, I'm very proud of it. I think it's easily my best build I've ever done, you know. If you want to see it from this angle, you know, the front, technically the front. I mean, that just looks sick. We got more rock work everywhere. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked it. This build took me a long time, so I would love to see y'all support. Comment down below if you want me to add anything to it. Maybe a giant dinosaur or a penny, you know, stuff like that. And like and subscribe, of course. So, bye.